Howdy, y'all. Welcome once again to your podcast, MoonTalks. In this occasion, I'm here with Dante Elephante. Brother, can you say hi, please?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good right here. What about you, man? How's
Very
Los
good.
Angeles? Are you over
Oh,
there?
good. No, I'm actually in Santa Barbara right now. I left Los Angeles not too long ago, but I'm in Santa Barbara, which is like an hour and a half, maybe a little less than that up north.
All right, all right. That's cool,
Right.
man. It's like San Antonio and Laredo, like just 2 hours.
Yeah,
2.5, yes.
totally.
All
Nice.
right.
Are you based in San Antonio?
Oh, I'm in Laredo, Texas.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Dude, I love Texas, man. San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. Where else? I've been to Houston now. Oh, went to El Paso too. We played a show in El Paso.
All right, that's nice,
Love it.
bro. It's awesome. I haven't been in Los Angeles. I mean, in California.
Mm,
But I just love Texas, like the food, the people,
right.
stuff to do.
Really sweet people. Yeah.
All right, man. So let's get started with this. First of all, thank you for accepting this invitation. I was just like, you know what? I might just shoot my shot. I'm gonna ask him. Why not?
Why not, man? Let's do it.
Already. So first thing first, um, how you started to get involved in music, and when did you start making your own music?
Yeah, so I started like getting into music when I was 11 years old. I started on drums first, and then I played drums from 11, 12, 13, and then as soon as I got to be 14, I was like, I gotta try this band thing. And so I actually was in a band with my cousins at first. It was my older cousin Armando, his younger brother Eric, who's still, we're all very close still. My uncle Jose. My uncle Jose was only a year um, older than me, and so we were in a band called Tigers in the City for like 4 years.
Tigers
And
in the
then,
City. That sounds awesome. It's a great name, to be honest.
yeah, man, it was like, I don't know, it was like very eclectic, man, because we were all in such a weird age, 14 to 17 or 18, like our styles are changing. So when you're that age, the music you listen to changes so much with
Yeah,
each
like
grade year.
each month
So
you're listening to something different.
totally. And you're discovering new music. So every month there's like, then we got into reggae. So we were doing like wannabe reggae stuff, but then we got into the Mars Volta, which was that time. So we were trying to do progressive rock. So like this reggae progressive rock thing. And then it was like developing into its own. And so every year it was like, we're just writing different songs, and it was super eclectic and super weird. And it was super fun, man. Like, I think being in a band with my cousins really helped me. Like, it was just like an easy, like, oh yeah, this is nice. This is supposed to be fun. And
Yeah.
somewhere along the way, you kind of forget that as you're pursuing like a career in music, you kind of forget how fun it's actually supposed to be. And when I think about playing shows with my cousin or anything like that, then I'm like, oh yeah, that's like what this is about. It's about like chilling and having fun.
Yes, just experimenting, like shooting shots, like let's see where can I like
Right.
get good music there, what people like, why you like it, like, because if you don't like it but people like it doesn't really like
Right.
works. But if people like it and you like it, that's awesome, man.
Totally. Yeah. And it's really, I think that's why I am with my own music career the way that I am. Like, each album kind of changes a little bit, and I think it's probably because hanging out with my cousins so much, and my fetal baby music brain was like, hey, let's change our sound up. We've been doing this for too long, now let's do this. And I'm still, I think I'm
Yeah,
still like that. I
to
did that
make
sound for a while,
something
now
different,
moving on.
yeah, I'm sorry, to make something different but still your style, not keep it
Right.
boring. All
Right.
right, man. So that's how you started. But now, who are you? Who's Dante Elefante? Dante Elefante. How would you define yourself? Like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it changes. Like, when I released my first EP, I was 22 years old, man. I wrote it when I was 20. I'm 30 now. So I think I have a greater sense of my songwriting abilities and what I can and can't do, how I can and can't sing. And once you get really comfortable with who you are, that's when you can start taking some crazy chances. And that's where this album comes in. It's taking a big chance. It's doing everything the opposite of what I've done in the past. And like, my past records are always loose. The drums, everything was kind of to a click, but it was very loose. Where this next record, we did everything tight to a grid. So everything's just perfect. Everything's tuned perfectly. I'm singing perfectly, whatever. Like, it was just a matter of doing the opposite of what I've always done. And that in itself was the challenge to kind of elevate my brain and skills.
That sounds that sounds nice. And now that you're saying like you wanted to be perfect or like perfect at that moment, because I bet that for the next song, next album you do, you're gonna be like, oh, I can get better in here, I can get better in
Right.
that.
Yeah, as a player, I definitely know where I'm lacking and where I can get better. And yeah, very, very crazy.
Yes. Um, when did you start to see your numbers going up?
I think it was around, well, it was weird. It was like every record we've done, you know, it's always like some industry people around you being like, oh, this is the one. This is the one. Every record has like the one.
Yeah, of
And
course.
so the first record was Never Trust a Junkie, and that did pretty well on Spotify. And you gotta remember that we started this band before Spotify like was even a thing. So like, we saw the birth of Spotify and like try to figure out how to, you
Get
know,
in
how to
there, how it
navigate through it.
works, how
Yeah, and
people,
how
yeah.
it works. Like, and but we had no idea how. We had absolutely no idea how like influential it was going to be. Like, we were still trying to focus on getting on major blogs, and then in the next 5 years, it was like blogs are done, dude. Like, it's you need to get on Spotify playlists. Like, I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god, this is like
and I remember back then when Spotify was barely a thing, like you said, the software was horrible. Like the beginning, I didn't like it.
right.
My sister was like, "Why don't you have a Spotify?" Because I was
Uh-huh.
listening to my music in YouTube or whatever.
Right.
It's trash. It's trashy. I don't like it. But
And
now, now it's awesome.
it's crazy. It's crazy now. They've done so much with just like, you know, figuring out human, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm trying to say this. They just have so much data that they've collected on all of us, you
So
know,
yes, it's like here's
that
a
they know
place
how
for
to
your
predict.
DNA. Based on
Yeah,
your
it's like they know what
DNA,
song you want next.
yes.
Like before
They,
you even know. You're like, "Oh yeah." So before it was like, you know, yeah, it took a little while for them to finally get the full information on us and tap into our brain. But yeah, to answer your question, every song there is supposed to be a song. So in each step of the way, there was another song that like overdid the next one. Like "Call Me on the Phone" is still the most viewed song. It's gonna hit 1 million. I don't know when, but it's definitely hitting 1 million
oh
at
yes.
some point, which is insane. I don't think nothing I've done has reached 1 million anything. So it's at 800,000 right now. So "Call Me on the Phone." Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy day when that happens, man.
And have you tried to like put your music on TikTok? Because lots of
Yeah,
artists, yeah.
dude, I am. My main focus of 2020 was TikTok. Like, I didn't release a lot of content, but like, try in the second half of 2020, it was just like putting as many videos out as I could. And you know, the last one I just did got 84,000 views. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's a crazy platform, and if you're a musician and you're listening to this, you have to be on TikTok. It's a must, and it's a must until it's not. So definitely pay attention
Yeah.
until it's done. But right now, it's awesome. You can't beat it.
Yeah, Loki, I hate that TikTok nowadays controls the music industry.
Yep.
Because if you check the top 50, top 100, it's TikTok music. Like there's
Yep.
tons of good music, but if you're not in TikTok, you're not there, man.
You,
You're
you're
not out
missing
there.
it, man. The radio's playing shit that's, you know, that blew up on TikTok.
Yeah, you put the radio and the whole day it's TikTok, 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 TikTok. And it's like, oh man. And since like in my truck I don't have Bluetooth, it's a no
Right.
it's a 90s truck, right? So
Right.
I use CDs, but sometimes I'm like, am I getting to the radio? TikTok,
Totally.
TikTok,
Yeah, man.
TikTok. Oh
I have
no,
a
let me go back to my CDs.
dude, I have so many friends who just like hate on TikTok and like don't want to get on it and they think it's like a kids app. And for sure, it totally is like a kids app, but
Yep.
like there's a lot of older people on there. There's a lot of like 20-year-olds on there, 30 because of the pandemic, it like was even bigger, you know? And so you can't sleep on it. It's absolutely essential if you're just trying to meet new fans. Like, what's the goal about being in a band, right?
Yes.
What's the goal? It's like make a new fan every day.
Yeah,
And
getting out there.
TikTok gives you that ability to make a new fan every day.
Yeah, I have like discovered lots of music thanks to TikTok.
Right.
even if they are not like I said, like in the top 100, and like driver license, I already hate it because it's everywhere. But
Right,
like there's other artists, other bands that I have discovered because of TikTok, and they have awesome music.
right.
What is your process for a new song? Like, do you
Yeah.
have I start with this, then that, and then, or just start with something? I don't know.
I start with the chords. If I can get like a good like two or three chords, it's usually just like two. If I can get like two and I'm like starting to feel a vibe, um, that's kind of where it starts. And then I work on a melody. And usually like chords don't feel like complete until there is a melody, so they kind of have to go hand in hand. Like, but if I really have an idea for some chords and I don't have a melody yet, then maybe I'll work on that later. But for the most part, it's really hard for me to complete a song if I don't have the melody and if I have an idea of how the song's going to go. So I really work on the structure, the chords, the melody first, and then I'll figure out lyrics and riffs. All that's like the fun stuff, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But to get that core base of the song, it really comes down to the chords and the melody. Yeah.
If you feel it, then you write about it. If not,
Right.
yeah, that's nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It just takes a little while, but it's fun.
Yeah, yeah, that's what that it's all about. As long as you enjoy it.
Man, if you yeah, if you can't do it as long as I've been doing it and like not still enjoy it, because like if it wasn't fun anymore, then I would have quit like a long time ago. But there's always new highs and there's always new fun things to do, and I'm really excited for 2021. I hope touring opens up again. I want to hit the road again. Like these are the things I've been thinking about, and that's been keeping me positive through all this shit. Like, you know, especially it's so sad when someone like tags you in a post from last year, from
Yeah.
2019, and they're like, "Oh, it was so fun seeing you on tour." I'm like looking, I'm like, "Oh man,
Oh
I gotta
shit.
do that again. I gotta do that one more time before I'm done."
And for sure, I'll be there if you come to Texas, man.
Right.
Who's your inspiration, or what's your inspiration?
A lot of things, man. I think I like, musically, vocally. I grew up really loving Jeff Buckley. He came into my life around like I was 16 or 17, and that's who made me like really want to focus on singing and become a great singer is Jeff Buckley. Great songwriters, like Burt Bacharach or John Lennon or someone like that. I'm a big Beatles fan, big John Lennon fan, and yeah, there's a lot of people like that who have like inspired me to keep getting out there and writing better songs. And but Burt Bacharach is huge for me too. That's a big Harry Nilsson, also very big songwriter in my life.
All right, that's nice. That's that you mentioned like some artists like I don't want to say old or past in time
Mm-hmm.
because they are great. I love the Beatles. I love Elton John.
Right.
But nowadays, like you see somebody else, somebody that you tell yourself like I want to be there or even better than that.
Yeah. Oh, do I have an artist
Oh
that I
yeah,
look up to like that?
yeah.
Oh man. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Is there an artist? I'm trying to
I
think
put
right
you
now.
just in the spot.
Right, man. I'm trying to think. That's a good question. I don't really know, man. Like, I think I'm trying to do something different than what I'm seeing right now in indie rock. Like, I have a podcast that I do, and I've been doing vlogs, and it's all about becoming this like multimedia band, where we
Yes.
do vlogs and we do podcasts, and it's like more than just being the band. It's like uh, you create the art, and then from the art comes the content. I want to focus on the art first, and the content will follow. So because of that, and I just don't see a lot of other people doing that right now. So yeah, I don't know who to compare it to, but I'm trying to do something different than the rest of the bands, and
All right. Yeah, that's nice.
meanwhile trying to do my own thing. Yeah.
You're gonna be Dante Elefante,
I'm gonna be down to.
not anybody else. That's
Yeah.
nice. I love that. Your favorite memory of being in like on road, on stage, in music,
Right.
whatever.
2019, we played at the Fonda. The Fonda was really crazy because it was sold out. We were second
Oh,
out of 3. And it's like, 1,200 people there at the show.
oh, shoot.
And it was just like, oh my God. And like trying to keep yourself cool, like right before you hit the stage, and you're like, this is fine. This is normal. And like, and you're talking to the band. I was like, listen, we've done bigger shows than this, which is not true. But like, this is just another show. Keep your mind in the game. Like you're trying to give them the little pep talk, but like in your head, you're like, fuck, how am I going to get through? How am I going to walk on that stage right now? And it was just like a roar of cheers and stuff that I've never heard before. I was like, this is all crazy. And there set another goal, which I never even thought about. I was like, I can't get there. That's like impossible. But then you play a show, even if you're just opening, you realize, oh, it is doable. It just takes a lot of work, and just putting in that work, writing the songs, and a fan a day kind of thing. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
that has been your biggest show?
That one. And we played the Santa Barbara Bowl, which is like the
Oh.
Hollywood Bowl in Santa Barbara, but a little smaller. And that was also a really crazy show too. But there wasn't as many people there because we were first, and like people were like walking in, and it was
Oh,
it was,
yeah,
it was a little different, but it was a surreal experience.
That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. One more thing, a couple of more things. What are your future plans in kind of music?
Yeah, the future plans in music. I think 2021 is going to be the year of the feature. I really want to I think what hip hop's done with features is insane. You're cross pollinating and cross promoting each other. And I want to start doing that, but in indie rock. And hopefully I can get some collabs going where it's me and somebody else, and then I hop on their song or whatever the case may be. And I think that will just elevate both of us. And I'm excited to do stuff like that. And then as soon as it's okay to tour, hit the road again. But until then, just focus on TikTok and whatever. YouTube. I'm focusing on TikTok and YouTube right now.
That's nice. That's where people at, so they can hear your music.
Right.
Some featurings. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And last thing, but not least, one tip for beginners in music, but not like people who don't really know how to play guitar or don't know how to sing. Like people that are there, they have good music, or they think that they have, but they are afraid of going out there.
Yeah. Someone commented on one of my posts the other day about that, like just being scared or nervous, and really like the only advice I can give is like you won't know until you just do it. So like when it's okay to play shows again, just like book a show. Even if it's a small show, just do it. And it's like just if it sucks and it's not for you, then you'll know. But like it's true, as soon as you get on that stage, you'll know if it's for you or not. And if you just want to make this your hobby and release songs out of your room, then that's fucking awesome too. And that's like super fulfilling and worth it too. But always keep in mind that this stuff is for fun. I keep preaching this because like it's just when you get like haters online or anything, you just have to remind yourself like, hey man, I just do this for fun. Like you want to take it serious and you want to create good art, but like if you're not having fun, it's not going to be worth it for you.
And I like to say that once you have haters like shitting on your post or music or whatever, it's because
Right.
you are doing something good.
Right. It's true. It's true. And they wish they could do it, or yeah, they're just trying to bring you down. And it's just, but what's this thing? I was thinking about this, and I haven't recorded my podcast this week, so I haven't like talked. So that's why I'm ranting right now. But like we get all these positive comments, right? Like hundreds of people like, this is awesome. You're awesome. This is great. Thank you so much. But then like the one dude who says you fucking suck.
Yes.
Why do we focus on him? He's the real one. He knows the truth about me. It's like, oh, he's right, and everyone else is lying to me to make me feel
like you
bad.
have 1,000 people saying you're awesome, freaking good at music, and then you have 2-3 comments, your music sucks,
you suck,
like that.
Shave your beard, like
3 and instead of the other 1,000. It's like, fuck.
And I don't know what that is, man. I don't know. We're an evolution that like has made us like that, but it happens to everyone. And it's so shitty that we just focus on the negative. And so actively trying to push that and just be positive, I think is how I've been rolling the last year and going into this year. So I'm just gonna keep it going.
Yes, sir. Right, man.
All right.
Something that you want to finish before, like, something you want to say before we finish?
Yeah, man. If you're interested in playing music, I say do it. Uh, you know, we only have one life to live. And like
Preacher.
I can look back on my 20s and just smile, man, because I know that I did everything I wanted to do, and it was really hard, and I didn't make a lot of money, and I saw my friends go to college and get married, and I haven't done any of that stuff yet. But I'm satisfied with the work that I've put out, and hopefully I can keep it going. And yeah, just don't give up, I guess.
Great, great. I
All
like
right,
that. Right, y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, go get your record of Dante
dude. Thank you.
Elephante. Dude, I really loved it. And then the color is awesome. I don't know what I was expecting inside, like the color, or if it was gonna be black or blue or whatever.
Right.
And I got the yellow one.
I love that, man. Dude, that's so cool. I don't even have a yellow one. I want to get one. I gotta get me a copy of that
Damn,
one.
imagine it's the only yellow one.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Oh yeah,
But
man.
man, I'm just gonna take a little picture before I finish.
Right. Let's do it.
There you go. Right,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Thank you,
Dude,
thank you so much for accepting
thank
this
you.
invitation. I really appreciate it. For the people who's listening to us, I really appreciate your time. If you're
Thank
watching
you.
us on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment what you like, what you didn't like. If you are in Spotify, share it with your friends.
Right.
And we'll see you next week with another artist. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thanks, man. Talk to you soon.
Ciao.